Hey everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Chris Karafotis. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be going over information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just continue to attend these webinars and get the training you need, you will succeed here at IBOtoolbox and your chosen business. A couple of things that I want to go over before we get started with the webinar. If you have questions for me about the platform, the IBOtoolbox platform, or any of its family of websites, go ahead and enter that into the chat area so that I can answer them for you. Please do not wait until the end. The webinars run about 45 minutes or a little less than that, so you want to make sure that you get your question entered in before the end of the webinar. And if this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, I do have it set up to record, so you will be able to view it later over on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel. So if you've never attended an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics, show you how to get started, show you how to get helper assistance at IBO, also show you where you can go to get extended training on the IBO platform and its family of websites. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 400 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And let's face it, that's why we're all here. We all, as business owners, want to get that extra exposure for our business. And I got to tell you guys, you're in the absolute right place at the right time, because there is no better marketing platform than IBOtoolbox. So let's get started. And again, if you're just joining us, you have questions for me, go ahead and enter them into the chat area. So what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBO have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that really don't work. They're really more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 350,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make some extra money. They're finding your products and services through the search engines based on the content that you put into IBO. Your press releases that you've written, your wall posts, your comments, they all get indexed. But it's really important to know who you're marketing to. 96% of this daily traffic is non-member traffic. The other remaining traffic is member traffic. So think about it for a minute. Who are you really marketing to? Are you marketing to the member traffic or to that outside non-member? Well, I hope you say non-member, because you want to get a chunk of that bigger percentage, that 96%. So even though we as marketers are posting on the wall and we're commenting and our press releases are circulating on the wall, our information is also seen on the outside. So I want to show you something that's really very fascinating, I think. So let me just refresh the dashboard wall here. And I want you to take a look at what we've got here. Okay, just kind of take a visual picture of what you see. Okay, so this is the dashboard. If I go on the outside, not there, that's not where I wanted to go. And I'm going to refresh this. The non-member traffic is actually seeing the same thing. So I'm going to scroll down here where the posts are. So really, this is the same thing that we as members are seeing on the inside on the dashboard. So if we go back here to the dashboard, there's a couple of posts that have snuck in there. Let's just refresh this again. Okay, so here's where we're at. All right, so it's the same thing as the outside. Okay, within the dashboard, we as members can filter what we see, okay, just by clicking on this drop-down menu. On the outside, visitors can click on the same thing to filter what they see. It's just in a different area. Okay, so basically the same thing. So we're on the outside now. So if I click on somebody's name, it takes me to their IBO social profile page. If I am on the inside and I click on their name, it brings up a member viewer. Okay, either way, you're getting taken to the member's profile. Simply click on View Profile at the bottom right-hand corner of the member viewer, and that takes us to their profile. Let me give you another example. This post here is actually one of mine, saying that I just published the latest IBOtoolbox newsletter. If I click on Read Newsletter, it takes you or us to the newsletter, okay, and that's from the outside. If I go back to the dashboard and I click on Newsletter, it also takes us there. Within the newsletter, there is an area that anyone can leave a comment as long as they're logged into Facebook. There's also a business owner comment section as well. Let me give you another example real quick. If someone has posted a link, that link is clickable with a click here. Same thing on the inside. Where was that? This is the same one. Now let me go back out here and find a press release. Okay, here's one. Here's one from Jack McLaughlin. It's called Computer Backup Statistic. So I could click on View Press Release. And again, remember, we are on the outside. So as a visitor, I could click on View Press Release, which would take me to his press release, and I could read it. I can also, as a visitor, comment through Facebook just by logging in, being logged into Facebook down here. As a business owner, to comment, I would just simply click on the last, click on the reply under the owner's main post, which would be here. And that would bring up a box, and I could comment on his press release. Now, I'm not going to do that because I haven't read the press release, and it's important to give good, valuable comments when commenting. So, but since we're kind of doing this as a example, so on the outside, or on the inside, let me go back to my dashboard here, which is where we're at now. On the dashboard, if I click on that press release, again, it takes me there to that press release. So it kind of works the same way. So hopefully you're starting to see how your information gets seen, not only by the members, but also by visitors as well, that 96% of the daily traffic. So IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded marketers just like yourself. It was specifically developed for the internet marketers. Every feature, tool, widget, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBO is that it allows you to build a business relationship with the other members and your visitors, getting them to know, like, and trust you. So there's no need for that pushy, join me here type of environment that really no one likes being around. When you offer value first, such as sharing valuable information, sharing IBO Toolbox, that's always going to open the door for opportunity, and then business will flow naturally. So if you've just joined us, make sure to enter in your questions into the chat area so that I can answer them. I'm also going to go through for you new members that are on the webinar how to set up your profile. Your profile is really your public storefront. It's really important that you get that set up first of all, the first thing that you do. Not only are you going to earn 500 advertising credits once you've completed your profile, but then you're really ready to do business and you're ready for those visitors because they will come to your page to find out more about you. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. All right, so what I want to do is I want to go ahead and click on Edit Profile. So this is where you go to get your profile set up. So when you're brand new, or if you need to update things, you want to click on Edit Profile under Site Navigation. And there's really just 3 basic steps to complete your profile. However, I would really recommend that you complete all 9 steps. And we'll go over to a completed profile so that you can see how this all comes together. Okay, this is really, really important because you can't just join something, a business, IBO Toolbox, or start promoting something if you're not getting all in, okay? If you're not putting your information in there, you're not participating, you're not, you're not doing your banners, your listing ads, writing your press releases, basically no one's going to find you. So it's all about participating, doing things that you would normally do on a day-to-day basis to move your business forward. Okay, so step 1 is basic information, your name, your geographic location, your phone and Skype ID. Your email is always kept private. IBO Toolbox gets that information to send you your confirmation link or activation link for IBO Toolbox. Your sponsor or the person that referred you to IBO Toolbox also gets your information, and that is housed under the My Leads section here at IBO Toolbox. So if you've referred someone to IBO, this is where you're going to get their information. You want to make sure that you enter in your PayPal email because IBO Toolbox offers commissions to all of its members who refer others who purchase credits. Okay, so you make commission anywhere from 20% to 50% commission, and there's more information about that topic at the Credit Center or earn my earnings up here under Site Navigation. Okay. All right, next thing is usernames for the different platforms that IBO Toolbox has. Rebrandable traffic username, IBO extra user ID number, IBO tube channel URL, IBO gig store URL, and IBO answers username. There's a link right next to each one that you can go and register for each one of the platforms. Platforms are part of IBO Toolbox. However, your IBO Toolbox logins will not work. Every member has to register separately for each different platform. Okay, once you get done completing step 1, you want to click on Save, moving to step 2, which is uploading a profile picture. You want to make sure you use a real picture of yourself, not a logo or product image. Click on Change Profile Image and select one from your computer, upload it. I can't stress this enough. It's really important to have a picture of you. You want to start branding yourself on the internet. As other people, members go to other social networks, your face is going to become familiar to them, and they're going to see your picture and say, oh, I know her, she's over at IBO Toolbox, or she's on LinkedIn, or she's on Facebook or whatever. So they're going to start to become familiar with your face, and it's a process of getting to know, like, and trust others that makes it easier to do business with other people that you come into contact to on the internet. Okay, and then step 3 is business information. This is where you add your businesses. It's going to show up on your profile, get picked up by the search engine. So you want to enter in a business name, your title, your links to your business opportunity or product link. If you don't have 2 different links, for instance, mymarketwithchris.com is not a business opportunity. It's actually the official training platform for IBOtoolbox. So there's really only 1 link. So I put it in both boxes. So you can get a little creative with that if you want. You can make up an IBO URL. You can do all kinds of things if you don't have a separate BizOp URL and product URL. And then in the box below, you want to do just a short description or write-up about your business and click on Save. At any time, you can edit by clicking on the notepad icon or delete by clicking on the red X. So if you decide to stop at step 3, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure that you return to the dashboard by clicking on dashboard so that you get your advertising credits for completing your profile. We're going to go ahead and go through steps 4 through 9 very quickly. Step 4 is adding a contributor badge. Now this is optional, however, it's really important to your success. It shows others that you're serious about your business enough to put a little bit of money behind it. Okay, we're all in business here. We all have business expenses. We all want to get extra exposure. Yes, you can earn credits here by coming to these webinars and other activities. However, if you really want to step it up and get all in your business, you're going to want to purchase credits, and they're very, very inexpensive. So the other thing you could do is become part of Club IBO, which is a subscription-based credit program. You can learn more about this at the Credit Center. And then step 5 is customizing your IBO social front page. Again, your IBO social profile page is really all about you. It's your public storefront. So you can jazz it up with some cool graphics and put in some videos and different things. So you've got the design editor, which is what I'm showing you right now. You've got different icons, image or pictures, videos. You can change the text color, size, etc. You can do all kinds of different things, or you can do HTML. You have the HTML editor. Whatever you decide to do, once you get done, you want to click on Save, and then well, let's go to step 6, business links, backlinks. These show up on your profile, get picked up on the search engines. What you're going to do is give your link a name and then put in the link URL in the boxes here. This is mine. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. This one is mine for Market with Chris. I call the link name Learn Marketing, and then the link in the box here. Click on Save, and I'll show you how that shows up on the profile. Step 7, social networks. Select from the drop-down menu and enter in the appropriate URL or link in the box and click on Save. Okay, and again, edit or delete at any time. Step 8 is where you're going to upload videos to your profile. Okay, you're going to give your video a title. You're going to give it the YouTube URL, more info link, which is the target website where you want your visitors to go to learn more about whatever you're offering or what's ever in the video, and then give your video a few keywords and click on Save. And then finally, we have monetizing your IBO social profile page. IBOtoolbox allows you to monetize your profile page with Google AdSense. Now you have to be approved by Google AdSense. You have to get an account with them, and once you do, you have to create an ad unit sized 160 by 600. And the instructions are here. You're going to copy that script from Google AdSense, paste it in the box here, check the boxes to comply with the terms and conditions, and then click on Save. and now your profile is completely complete. All right, so we are going to take a look at that. So again, if it's the first time that you've completed your profile, you want to make sure that you return to the dashboard first of all to get your credits. You can click on this link here to get your IBO social profile page, and your IBO social profile web URL or address is ibosocial.com/whatever username you chose when you signed up. Mine is IBO Trainer, so we're going to go ahead and click there. And so we've got our picture, our name, our stars and badges are visible, our performance and stats, our country, how many likes we've received, how many times we've been featured member of the day, how many associates we have, how many wall posts, comments made, press releases, videos, and your phone and Skype ID would go here if you want that visible. Your profile visitor stats will show in this area here the daily, monthly, and total. The IBO Associator widget is automatically shown. It's a very clever widget. It knows that it's my account. Otherwise, if I was visiting somebody's page and we were associated, it would say associated. If we were not associated, I could actually click on this visit or this widget and send them a request to associate. So it's a very, very clever little widget. We've got the 10 most recent press releases here. We've got the business links showing up here, which was step number 6, the backlinks. We've got the recent videos. Your recent videos, member advertising here. This is where your Google AdSense would go. Active associates, these are my active associates that I have that have recently logged on and are participating in the platform. And then if you remember under step 1, it asks you for your username, user ID number, and so forth for the different platforms that IBO has. You get these nice little widgets that are displayed over here on your profile page showing off your activity with a direct link to each one of the platforms so that your visitors can find out more about you. As we scroll back up the page, you've got your other social network buttons, which is step 7. You've got your Facebook comments. You've got your customization area. I'm just putting together words all over the place, aren't I? We've got a menu bar. Home is where we're at now. We've got the social wall. Each member has their own social wall where your wall posts show up, and also your comments to your posts. You've got the My Businesses area. This is step 3 of completing your profile or edit profile. A nice professional listing of all your businesses. This is how it shows up. Press releases, this is all the press releases that you've written, searchable through the titles. Videos, the same thing, all your videos searchable through the titles. Learn more, anyone that fills out their information here becomes a lead for you, housed under the My Leads section here at IBO. And search. Every member has their own branded search engine. Okay, you can give out your link, or as your visitors are here, they can put anything into this widget and it will actually render your results. So I'll put in press releases. It's going to render all of the press releases that I've written. Okay, we've got the Google related ads and then all of my press releases. If we put in traffic, let's see what happens here. We've got anything that's got traffic in it. Okay, so it renders all of your results. All right, so that's a completed profile. Let me just check to see if there's anything outstanding that I haven't went over. Okay, so the other thing that I want to really stress with you guys is training. Okay, training is really important. It's so important that IBOtoolbox had asked me to do a training site for the members, okay? In addition to the webinars, the newsletter that's got training, you've got training videos, recorded webinars, etc. It's really important to know where to go and find things because if we have a platform that's really great with all these bells and whistles and no one knows how to, hold on just one second, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. If no one knows how to use all these tools that we have here, and we've got all these members, it's not going to benefit anyone. So we want to make sure that all the members have training on how to use the site. So to get to the training site, click on Get Training under Site Navigation. That takes you to marketwithchris.com. You can find out more about the site, about me. There's a welcome video as well, and you're just going to click on Gain Access for free. New members are automatically taken to the site when they register to register here at Market with Chris so that they can start their training and get off to a fast start. Okay, so as you scroll down, I have IBOtoolbox lessons and its family of websites. Okay, so if you scroll down, there's 42 lessons and also the rebrandable traffic lessons as well. So we've got the introduction to IBOtoolbox. We've got setting up your profile. So if you want to go back and go through step by step, I've got each one in bite-sized pieces. Just short videos, straight to the point, click here, do this, you're done. The basics, account settings, on track, wall filters, associating, commenting, sending messages, associating, and more. Credit Center, more about the Credit Center purchasing, Club IBO, converting credits, how to redeem credit coupons such as the one that I'm going to give you at the end of this webinar, IBOtoolbox advertising, banner and listing ads, promotional links and graphics for IBO. You want to make sure that you understand how these graphics work so that you can promote IBOtoolbox, share it with other marketers and your team. IBOtoolbox apps, the press release, the IBO URL, mobile, lookup tool, response magic third-party autoresponder, and the other family of websites such as IBO Extra, IBO Banners, IBO Exchange, IBO Gigs, IBO List, and IBO Tube. And now again, rebrandable traffic is separate over here, but as the development team develops new platforms for us, I will do training. I will set up training. And for each video lesson that you watch, you earn IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising. So you can earn up to 20, I think it's 2350 if you 2,350 IBO credits. And that's including the rebrandable traffic, sales system, and training. Okay, so lots of good stuff over here, plus you get those free credits. You can't beat that. And you can take refresher courses too. You know, refresher, watch the video. Maybe there's something new, something's changed, something's been updated. Everything on marketwithchris.com is up-to-date training, and you won't find it anywhere else. Okay, so take advantage of this. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. And the more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. You guys, this platform is going to do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of. So take advantage of this. This is like gold for marketers. This is gold in my eyes and in a lot of other members' eyes. IBOtoolbox has been around for over 6 years now, and I've been with them since the beginning, and I wouldn't go anywhere else. You're not going to find the results that you get here, get on other websites that might have the same kind of setup or not even close or claim to, whatever. IBOtoolbox is the best. Okay, so let's go to the Credit Center. And we're going to click on Redeem Coupon. This is going to bring up a credit code redeemer box. Okay, so this is really simple. You just need to follow the instructions. Okay, so in order to unlock the redemption tool and redeem your credits, you need to click and visit ads located on at least one of the following links here. Okay, if you decide you're not going to do that and you try and check this box that says I have participated and clicked on a few ads, it won't work. Okay, and this is the same box that comes up for the daily codes and any other credit coupon codes that you might get, your Club IBO codes as well. So this is what you need to know how to use. Okay, so the other thing too is if I go to, let's see, I'm going to go to here. This is the outside, and let's say that's not a good example. Say I just click on one of these here. Okay, click on that ad and I go back to this and I try and check it. It's not going to let me, so you need to click on one of these. So we're going to go ahead and click on IBO Answers link, and I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and I'm going to go back here, and now it's going to let me check that box. Okay, so again, just follow these simple instructions. You should have no problem redeeming your credit coupon code. So for the credit coupon code for the webinar, it is going to be IBO ads, IBO ADS. Okay, click on redeem coupon. It should say accepted 400 credits were added. If it doesn't, you did not follow the instructions, and you also need to redeem this credit code as soon as possible, okay, because it is going to expire very, very quickly. So again, I'm recording this webinar. It's going to be up on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel. You can go back and review it. I'll have it up later on, and I'll have a link for next Wednesday's webinar. Thank you so much for coming to the webinar. I appreciate each and every one of you taking time out of your busy schedule to learn how powerful this platform is and what it can do for your business. You guys have a great Wednesday. Go IBO.